Hello, welcome back, and if you're new here, my name is Becca, and today I have a little bit of a life update and also my end of the year book Unhaul. So first of all, I'm sorry that I've been missing a while. Essentially at the beginning of the month, somebody that I care about a lot got very ill, and there was that to deal with. That also happened to fall in the busiest 2 weeks of the year at work, so when I wasn't looking after the person, I was working a lot, so everything just got a little bit too much and I needed some time to sort things out and rearrange my priorities. And sadly YouTube and also reading took the fall. I still haven't finished a book in December, and as I'm filming this, it is Christmas Eve. I'm also hoping to get this out on Christmas Eve for you, so Merry Christmas Eve everybody, and I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. But that's pretty much it for what's been going on. I'm like 300 pages into God's Grave. I've been reading it for around a month now. I'm like 70 pages into the final Hush Hush book. I've started The Princess Saves Herself in this one, just randomly while I've been eating my breakfast. I've been reading poetry, and I'm also part of the way through 13 Reasons Why. So no books finished yet this month. It's been a terrible reading month. I'm in a really big slump. Instead of reading, I've been playing The Witcher and shopping and doing nothing. So anyway, that's what's going on in my life. Let's just get into the unhaul. So I said that in December I would be doing an unhaul to clear space for books. Unfortunately, my book buying ban didn't really go great and I have bought some books. My shelves are full again, but next year I think one of my goals is going to be to try and read as much from my shelves as possible and to sort of get rid of some of these books that are sitting here that I don't like. But for the books that I'm sending to the charity shop right now, I have a couple of small stacks and let's just get into them. So to get the bulk of it out of the way, the first things that I will be donating is Lauren Kate's entire works because I can't stand her as an author. Pretty much that is it. The only reason these are still on my shelves is because they came as a box set, so they looked kind of pretty, but honestly, I read The Betrayal of Natalie Hargrove in November and I hated it so much that I just couldn't anymore and they need to be out of my sight. So this was a 1-star book for me, absolutely hated it. Went nowhere, hated the characters. Then we have Fallen, Torment, Rapture, Passion. I've read all of those, didn't like them, didn't like the love interest, didn't like the characters, didn't like the plot. If you want to read a guilty pleasure Fallen Angels book, I would recommend Hush Hush, which is a lot better apart from the third book, which is terrible. And then we have Fallen in Love, which is the only one of these that I haven't read, but I'm not going to reread the Fallen series for context, and I don't think I'd understand it, and I don't like Lauren Kate. So that's going as well. Next we have a pile of books that I have read. All the Things We Didn't Say by Sarah Shepherd, who is the author of Pretty Little Liars, which I haven't read yet. This I read and it was just okay. I think it's about somebody who is like a forensic scientist or a DNA specialist, and she's really interested in her lineage and whether your parents and your DNA have anything to do with who you are in the present day. I did enjoy it. It was only a 3-star read. Not going to read it again, so it may as well go. Next we have Memoirs of a Geisha. Also read this pre-booktube a very long time ago. I actually quite liked it. It was good, but I don't think I'll ever find the time to read it again, so this one can go. The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. I'm sure you've all seen the film. It is about a girl who is kidnapped / murdered, and from the afterlife she's trying to guide her family to find her killer. Didn't really like this very much. Found it kind of boring. It wasn't as emotional as I expected it to be, and I'm not going to read it again. Then we have Sex and the City by Candace Bushnell. This was written in a style I didn't expect. It was written in like a column style sort of thing, like you were reading a magazine about the characters from Sex and the City, and it was all about love and relationships and sex in New York. Didn't like it, found it kind of boring, but it was better than I expected it to be because I didn't expect very much from it going in. Regardless, not going to read it. It can go. So last of all, we have a stack of books that I haven't read, but I just don't want to anymore. The first is Lipstick Jungle by Candace Bushnell. I've kept the Carrie Diaries because that's a YA series, but After reading Sex and the City, I don't want to read Lipstick Jungle. It's also a much longer book and it took me long enough to get through Sex and the City, which is very short. So this is going. The remaining 4 are all remnants from when I used to just collect film adaptations. The first one being Pearl Harbor by Randall Wallace. Absolutely love the film, but I don't think I'll like the book. It's not very long, but I don't think I'll find the time to read it, so it's heading to the charity shop. Schindler's List by Thomas Keneally. Haven't read the book, haven't seen the film. Got it because it was a film adaptation. Don't think I'm going to read it. Same goes for The Beach by Alex Garland. Haven't seen the film, haven't read the book, don't really want to. It's kind of lengthy and the text is really small as well, and it's an awful mass market paperback, but I think it's time for this to go. I'm not going to read it and I'm kind of happy to have it off my shelves. And last of all, we have Revolutionary Road by Richard Yates. This was the second film after Titanic with Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. I watched the film, it was kind of boring, so I have no interest in the book anymore. Kind of hoping the book would be better, but at the same time, can't really be bothered investing any time in it. So that is going as well. So that's everything for my end of the year unhaul. In 2018, I don't think you should be expecting many hauls from me, but saying that and knowing myself, there will probably still be one every single month. I am hoping to be unhauling a lot of books in 2018 because I want to be reading the books on my shelves that I don't have as much interest in, or I don't know a lot about, or I'm not sure that I like, and then hopefully they will go and clear some space on my shelf, so you can look forward to seeing some more unhauls from me. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you all have a lovely Christmas, and I hope to be seeing you with a lot of videos in between Christmas and New Year to make up for my absence. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also comment if you have read any of these books and to let me know what you think about them. They will be sticking around here till Thursday, so if you want any and you want to send me just the shipping for them, then feel free. I'd be happy to send them to you. And also if you want to try persuade me to keep any, maybe, if any of them you think are actually good, then I guess you can also do that and I'll see. That's everything from me today. Bye!